This reminds me of Carlos. They'll start to funnel through. He'll mow him down. Starts with 2. Paranoia gonna make it that much easier. Hiding in the cubby there. Still coming through his prime now. Having to switch to the classic. 4 kills for him so far. All down to 1 final member. It's PM.
He's managed to make it into Tuna. If he can actually catch him on the way out, maybe. Yes, there it is. The ace comes in. There's the push through, and that did not pan out well at all. Orbs found 4. Once the ace, not going to get it. Denied by Furov here with the classic pushing through from B site. So they're going to go ahead and gobble up site control. They do have to contend with one that's coming through on the flank, as they've got one garage. Furov through the smoke somehow gets the best of Kriya. Do they anticipate the second player through, though? David P catches the operator off guard, even eats a shock dart from his teammate, switches over to the up. David P hits a third. It's all down to Noisy yet again, but it's Noisy against David P. David P has the res, but there's not a body in sight to pick up. Has to change positions if he wants to do that. So it'll come down to this. The spike tap. Is he sticking it? Dedication to the defuse. Noisy's not sure. Pulls off. Goes for the swing against David P. And he says, no way. No how. This is my site. 4 kills on the round for David P. And a massive clutch against Team Arch.
Chihuahua getting Zerator back into the mix. I mean, that's got to be confusing. You know exactly where he is, but they'll start their push in towards A. Arch with the kill onto Rhyme. A great start nonetheless, but still have a long way to go. It's 2 quick kills in succession to seal the deal. They'll start to make their way in through the showers, but Zerator will still fight back. And now it's 2v2.
Really well read. The second that wall came down, they knew exactly what was happening. They started rotating players over that instant. The ult gets popped here from the Raze, but it's not even necessary as Arch steps up big and finds 4 kills on the round as the Sage. Nice shooting from Chihuahua onto Pearl. Chihuahua again moving in. Another kill for Chihuahua as the Sage leading in on the retake. You've got Zerator finding one as well. Chihuahua finds 3. No surprise there. It's down to Tohai, who's stuck inside the dark cover. The cyber cage comes out as well. As soon as he peeks through, Boaster is waiting with arms wide open. 9 rounds on the board for Zerator as they pick up the pistol. They've got a 3-player stack here, and there's a lot of presence from Team Arch outside this B site. Got the Sage and Hookah. The Spike was there as well with the Raze. Cypher also on this B site, trying to work in from long. The Reyna now starting to rotate over. It's seeming very likely that this is going to be a dedicated B hit as the tripwire gets destroyed. 4 players now in position. The Brim is lurking. That's Tohai over on the A side. The action is about to pop off here. Tohai somehow catches one on that lurk, but here comes the play. The execute coming through. Paranoia coming out to try and slow things down. The wall potentially from Chihuahua as they boost up over the cyber cage, and they drop the spike. That's huge. Chihuahua finds 2 despite his teammate going down. Able to pick up a 3rd. This push has been crushed and it falls onto Tohai. The lurk coming in from the A site. An 11th round seems oh so likely, but it is a 1-on-2.
He just puts a complete halt in towards the doors there. They can't push through, and that limits their options on where they're going to go. They're going to decide to funnel in towards B, but it's just going to be knives out here for Boaster. One after another will come through. Only PM finding one, and he'll be the last one standing as Jibs easily taking him down.
The man we were just talking about, Carlos, now sneaking in, trying to punish the recent sign. Nice shot from Carlos. Ocelot delivers a 1-tap to Mixwell. The flame wall coming down to get him out onto the site. Fitino, though, quickly punishes the push. So despite that really strong shot coming out, Mixwell will also be brought back into play. Instantly taken down, though, by Bonkar on the aggressive play. The neural threat as well coming in to spot out the remaining players. They know that Omen is here alone. Here comes the potential aggressive play. Nice deep dart, spotting out one. They're not necessarily prepared for the other. Right around the corner, it doesn't matter. Carlos able to find both with the ghost. Carlos going to go for the self-heal, stepping in his hot hands as well. Make it 3 on the round for Carlos. You know my man wants the ace. One more right around the corner. Might be able to best him. He's got the angle. Possibly. Maybe. Mixwell going to go down as well. Let's stay with Carlos. Let's see if he mops it up. The last one standing is going to be David P. They've called it out as the bomb buddy comes in. Draken denies, but a fantastic pistol round to play coming out from Ocelot.
So far now, yeah, ADS coming into play as well, but that spike needs to be forced to make the issue that much more difficult. The spike will go down, Viper spit as well to make things more difficult, but that means Team Draken, they have to push through and make sure they get aggressive. But now, Viper spits in full swing. It's Mixwell with one up to Mixwell versus Carlos. Who will come out on top? Carlos on the tuna can, jumps into the Jello, and now it's all up to him, the 1v1. Mixwell has no idea where Carlos is hiding, and they still have yet to be 1 HP in a dream. The shots come through, and it's Carlos, baby! He'll get the defuse, and we're going to map number 3.
Oh,
and
a couple of extra dunks!
Let's go, Carlos! Let's go!
You gotta love it. Carlos comes in at the end against his own team's player and gives a couple of dunks there at the end, turbo dunks, to seal the deal. Kriya, early shot coming out on that operator. Gonna spot another one, as well as the Omen for the opposite side falls. In the meantime, Carlos at least did find a kill and is gonna go ahead and pop that ult, run it back towards the B site, or the A site, excuse me. The A site likely to be where you're gonna find more success. The missed shot coming in from Kriya, but Ocelot's gonna have to wind back in time and run that path back yet again. Kriya still here in position. Wow. It's gonna be the collateral. One through the dome of Patitek. Draken right behind falls as well. It's now down to 2. It's gonna be Ocelot and the Cypher. That is frustrating. Bonkar now rotating over to try and support Carlos after watching 2 of his comrades fall by the wayside. The Jet taken down very low, but it doesn't stop the attacking side from continuing this push. Or able to drop Patitek, and Mixwell through the smoke says sayonara to Eccles. What? It's down now to just 1. Bonkar on the backside of the play. Cyber Cage going down. Bonkar's got it down to a 1-on-1. The spike's been dropped. Through the Cyber Cage goes the Sage. Gonna plant that spike over on the A site, but an impressive play from Bonkar on the late lurk through backside mid.
Yeah, spike's still gonna go down, but wowee, what a play from Bonkar. You think pressure's on when you're a last-minute substitution. Last one gonna be up in heaven, but still making his way through the window. The sound of the window breaking will likely be the cue, but not gonna be breaking in through quite yet. The pings are gonna start to come out, looking in through hell, making sure he dots his I's and crosses his T's. With the bomb, spike, sorry, ticking down, needs to act quickly. David P here now with the Ghost. Gonna be looking in from above. Oh, sees him, spots him out. Those shots come through. The burst fire, not gonna be enough. Committing to the defuse, and around the corner he goes, and Bonkar gets athletic. Jump shot, but does he have enough time? No, he does not. In the first round, going over to Mixwell.
There's gonna be Jibs, at least, taking down the Omen. It looks like we have a swap here in character roles, as we do have Rhyme now switching over from the Omen to the Reyna. We talked about that coming in, more of a hardlock Reyna, traditionally speaking. Rhyme peeks under hell. There's no one present. Jib's gonna jump out, and it's now down to 1. It's David P who manages to backstab the whole squad. No one saw it coming. David P, the snake in the tall grass, as Team Mixwell steals away what should have been a pissed around victory for Zerator.
On the long con, lurking play, makes his way up into heaven, going to find himself a Cypher on the opposite side who's looking in a camera. Baby, show me the money. Come on, do it. Just backstab. Just give, yes, take out the knife, right click, left click, whatever your poison. Bang! Takes him down. Zerator left wondering how on earth did that happen, and David P with the second frag. That might open up the round.
David P has now found 3. The slice to the spine was what started it all. David P has now found 4. He wants the ace, and you know it. He's been close several times, but it looks like it might just get stolen away. Nope, there's the spot. They know that Rhyme is coming in. The shock dart's going down. David P even tries to wall his teammate off to prevent the ace from being stolen. It's not going to happen. Rhyme able to use Reyna to beat him out in that one-on-one. It's now a 1-on-2 here. David P has done all the legwork.
Oh, nice stop to the showstopper there. Mixwell finds one. Zerator will take down Orb. Mixwell looking for this A site, but Zerator already looking to try to defend valiantly. They'll have that spike picked up, but Mixwell finds himself a poster with the operator. Another one taken down as Chihuahua up from heaven. It is Zerator raining fire, but down to the 2v2. We've seen it down to this point before. From behind, it's actually also David P. Sorry, let me correct myself. 3v2, make it a 3v1. And the last one standing is Rhyme. But does he have what it takes to clutch this out in the 1v2? The Lee are going to be coming out here to try to stop the Mixwell peak, and now ever so slightly inching his way forward, sees the gun on the other side, almost peeking full, and Mixwell with the 4K sends a message to David P, says, you got one? I got one too.
Boaster, again, we've seen this Omen ult into that back side of the site, inside the arches in the muck. And it works out yet again, but it's cut down a little bit quicker. G2 Mixwell, my goodness, you can see why he was signed. Mixwell hitting a dirty second shot with the operator, as Fatinho also helps out by connecting with the Hunter's Fury.
For them, they obviously want to put a couple more rounds on the docket, but Team Mixwell looking to make that a very difficult possibility. Already Mixwell himself has found himself in a very advantageous position. They're going to start to funnel on in. Fortunately for Chihuahua, cannot find himself on the sweet end of that trade, and Mixwell will just continue that domination. Taking some fall damage, not really sure why he didn't press the spacebar to alleviate some of that damage. And around the corner he goes, finds another one for his troubles. The op shot not going to connect from Boaster. And now the smooth moves from both Jets, and it's Mixwell. The superior Jet finds himself with 4 beautiful kills, and it's all down to Rhyme now.
Spawn, Mixwell looking for it. Wants to find the ace oh so badly. The second cloudburst going down. There's a third as well for Mixwell. There's one right around the corner. Will he get it? Yes, Mixwell's found himself the ace after impressive work. Somehow manages to just walk right up mid. The only mid player they had was the Sage, who was playing inside heaven. There was no ropes player that round, or vents, whatever you want to call it, for the defense. And as a result, Mixwell kind of just walks right up mid, kills the heaven player. The player in B site is dodging the Hunter's Fury. Easy kill. Runs into spawn and just continues just shredding apart the defense.
Yeah, having a quick look at the replay. After an aggressive push in through heaven, Jib, for some reason, not looking into that back alley, and Boaster losing the duel between deciding who's the superior Jet. Mixwell so far has that.
Everyone is in mid right now for the attacking side. All 5 players, and it looks like they might be challenging Mixwell's op. If they go up both sides of the rope, there is an opportunity. There's the updraft. They're making noise right now in the ropes, as you heard one tap on it. And I think it's just a bit of a fake. They're going to try and go back towards heaven, where they're going to have to contend with David P. and also Fatinho, who's in this position.
Oh, the collateral! David P. One more around the corner, has to drop down, but it's already potentially too little too late here for Team Zerator. Of course, they tried to make it work with the Sheriffs, but when David P. has the operator, you definitely listen. Still 2 more members up in heaven. They need to try to peek through. David P. with a third. Last member standing, drops down below. David P. trying to keep it a little more interesting, but the hop, skip, and jump not going to connect for him. As Chihuahua will take him down, but Mixwell avenges his fallen comrade quite easily. Thins amok. We're going to try to get the rotate through, or sees one around the corner, and it's going to be the cross from Kreia that takes him down with the spike up in the middle of no man's land. They've got to make sure that they execute this properly. Rhyme going to drop down. Fatinho already taking down Jibs. All up to Rhyme. Takes out Kreia. Repositions with the use of his utility there. Now still looking for that last final member. The recon bolt denied early, but they know he's down below the rafters. All in his lonesome. 12 seconds left on the clock. Has to plant the spike now or never. Shock Dart going to take him down to 20. No Devour available around the corner's orb up to the 1v1. Has to land the spike now or never. But it's Fatinho. Makes things simple. The 3-0 victory for Team Mixwell. And they will be moving on straight to the semifinals while the other 2 teams will face off in the court.